Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video is called Home Sellers Mistakes. Some of the areas I will cover are 1. Not getting cost estimates, 2. Overpricing your home, 3. Not reviewing the terms of the contract. Selling a home is a challenge, and anticipating problems is impossible to know what may happen. Some of the steps involved, including making repairs, listing, finding a buyer, the closing process, and moving to your new home. These are some of the mistakes homeowners should avoid. The consequences of the mistake can impact your finances. Number one, not getting cost estimates. Yes, you have thought about selling. However, you do not know the true cost of completing the property transaction. If you truly are ready to sell, make inquiries and get closing document estimates. The cost of selling is not the cost of utilizing a real estate agent, which pay can be up to 6% in commissions. When you start estimating the projected costs, such as closing, repairs, and a few other items, the estimated cost could be as high as 10% of the sale price of the property. Some examples could include if you would not close on your new house or apartment prior to closing on your current home, the funds you will need until you move into your new home, rental fees for apartment, utilities, rental storage, or the cost of staying with friends. Number two, overpricing your home as a homeowner. You must do your research, even if it means interviewing more than one real estate agent. Information is power. As a seller, you need to get in the good and the bad on selling price of your home that the marketplace will bear. You need to know the true market value of your home. That includes knowing the good and bad news and making a decision that fits your needs. As a homeowner, you need to know what price you want and what you most likely receive. That means what a buyer may be willing to pay the seller for the purchase of their home. As a homeowner or seller, the middle ground is what a seller is willing to sell for. If you don't meet the middle point, you may leave money on the table or have the home sit on the market for a longer period of time. Buyers are not willing to review an overpriced property when they can review and get a larger property for the same price. There are usually no second looks from buyers when the home is overpriced. One of the most important things as a seller is what are the consequences to you as a seller. If your property does not sell, if you have talked to a real estate agent and they have given you information on the comparable sales of homes similar to yours in the area, and you still want to sell your house for a high price, it is true up to you, the seller. The truth is, no two homes can be measured as the same. There will be differences in the paint colors and home features. This is where some adjustments that can be made but are hard to add manually for the sale of the property. Number three, not reviewing the terms of the contract. This also includes not only looking at the highest price offers that are submitted to you for the sale of the property, while you're sitting there jumping for joy at the price, you need to stop and read the fine print. The fine print is consequences. Consequences are conditions that must be satisfied or met by the buyers to close on the sale of your property. In all real estate actions, there are contingencies that protect the buyer's interests, mainly within the transaction. The buyers are looking at the home inspection and financing consequences that will assist them in closing on your property. These two important contingencies impact the timeline on when the closing will happen or if it does not happen. For example, if you did not do any repairs, now's the time that the buyer may request the repairs be done. This could add additional time on when you may go to closing because of what they may ask you as a seller to do, and if you agree or disagree on making the repairs. If you decide not to make the repairs after receive an estimate of the cost, you, the seller, can communicate with the buyer and see if they will let you, the seller, reduce the price of the sale of the property so that they, the buyers, can make the repairs themselves. This negotiation can change the time you may go to closing on the property also. So the highest price is not always the best price. Just a little about me. I am a person who enjoys food. However, cherry cheesecake is one of my favorite foods. I have to let you know, I am not a real estate agent, accountant, or lawyer. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments below. Some of the areas I will cover are not doing home repairs, not removing the clutter, and refusing to allow showings. Number 4, not doing home repairs. This included not making needed repairs prior to selling. As a seller, you are more aware than anyone of what not working properly in your home. These items, sellers, must be repaired prior to trying to sell your property. Buyers dislike knowing that there is a long list of maintenance issues that will give them an idea that the price of the contract may be wrong. As you review the agreement, you will see that the buyers have inserted a contingency requesting a home inspection. The home inspection is truly the first contingency that must be completed within the next 10 days to learn what is unseen by their eyes and reviewed by a professional. Buyers do expect to get what they are planning to pay for, matching the description of the home that they are considering purchasing. When home inspectors review the home condition, they look for broken, poor condition items that can cause safety hazards, the status of the house structure, and the working mechanics of the home. 5, not removing the clutter. One of the biggest things that can change a buyer's mind is seeing many family personal items displayed on walls. These include family pictures of the past and current experiences and sports memorabilia received over the years. These photos limit the possibility of them making their own images in their minds and what could be for them and their family. This also includes the availability of not having time to get the property reviewed by prospective buyers because the buyers refuse to enter the home as is. This includes cleaning, decorating, and only leaving a few pieces of furniture in home so that the buyer can visualize what the items may look within their space. If the sellers do not stage the home correctly, it gets fewer reviews from the buyers because it limits their ability to visualize what the home could look like for them. This also leaves the buyers to believe that if the home is disorganized, there might be unseen items wrong, giving the buyers the feeling that the condition could be low and the value should be less, and they may offer something less than what is suggested to the purchase the property by the sellers. Now we're going to go to number 6, refusing to allow showings. One reason given for refusing to allow showings is the work schedule of both owners. One works at night shift and the other works during the day shift. If the seller have made the decision to sell, you must cooperate with the real estate agent and allow them to show your property. Even if It is just on the weekends. Buyers are not available on the seller's time schedule. Sellers may need to leave during their family dinner time or vacating for several hours while the real estate agent performs an open house. The goal is to let the buyers review your property in order for them to make a buying decision. Most of the time, it is probably will not be convenient to you and your family. If the house can't be seen easily, it will not be available to the buyers and it will not sell. If you, the seller, want the return on investment supports your selling decision, remember selling is assisting the seller to make a large life change to eliminate aggravation and hassles. Try to steer clear of this mistake. Whenever possible, please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments below. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.